And by the end of this episode, you're going to be doing pretty cool stuff. You're going to be able to spawn a ton of these weapons like this. We've got 6. I think it goes up to 11 now we've got. And these weapons that we spawn, the forged weapons, I can just stand over here and they just attack everything. I'm not even doing anything and they're just going out and doing their job. And we're going to be able to charge around. And we're going to be able to do the rebuke where we actually heal ourselves like this. And it'll heal us while we're inside that. Charging around, having a good time, smashing things down, and face tanking stuff. So let's get into it. Very cool. Nice. Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of last Epoch's Sentinel Forge Guide build. So let's go over what we've done so far. We are level 19, and this is the next 5 points that we left off with. We're going to spend them right here in the Forge Guard tree. And we're going to spend those 5 points here. And then we're going to move on from them. We're probably going to spend the next 4 points here and 1 point here to unlock eventually, just to have this ability to be unlocked. But the next 4 is probably going to be spent right there as well. As far as the skills, we still have Warpath, which I use occasionally, but not too often. It's a good AoE skill. Rebuke is doing its thing. It's really useful. It gets our mana back. It's nice, and then it protects us. It's really cool. Shield Rush is great for the long distance, running around and just getting from place to place. And then we can also throw in a Forge Strike if you'd feel like it, and it just does a massive AoE hit. Pretty cool. And then our bread and butter is Rive, which is used to generate the forged weapons. All right. And as far as our skills and specializations, we're about to unlock another one, but right now we've got Rive and Shield Rush. Shield Rush, we needed that unlocked and spec'd into because we needed to reduce the mana cost a bit, but right here you need 2 here just to unlock this so you can use it without a shield because we're using a 2-hander. And then we reduced the mana cost a little bit. Then I spent the next point here, and that unlocked this. Shield Rush, its final hit does 20% more damage. And usually what I'm doing is I'm charging into a big group and then letting it go. So that last, that final hit where it goes boom, I need that to be the bigger one. Rive, we're in the same boat. I went over here, and the very first thing you want to shoot for is this. That gets you more and more of the forged weapons, which we're going to be empowering next. And then we took this because it doubles the effect of the stats on the damage stats on a 2-handed weapon, and we use that. Then we're going right over here. We're going to spend 1 more point here. Then we're going to spend a point here, and we're going to get this. So that's what you should be focusing on next, and we'll go from there. And by this, I mean this thing, it draws them in. It draws it pulls everything into you so that we get more, they get closer, we can hit them easier, all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty easy now. We just, this is a nice one. And we can just face tank these things down. More creatures come in. That stuff you got to get out of because it's a damage over time. It's a nasty stuff. And we can just go right over here. Oh, we can get this guy now. Let's get him and see how he does. And the cool thing is I'm building up all those forged weapons so that when this guy gets unlocked, we can attack him down. And all my forged weapons, there's 6 of them going. We're going to get that up to hopefully 12. I know we did 11 before. And very simple. Nice. And we just plugging them down. Oh, he's jumping around on us. But it's pretty safe. Usually these guys can get pretty tanky and kind of tough. But not the case anymore. And we'll get one of those exalted weapons. Or experimental, not exalted, sorry. And what do we get? 4% of current health lost per second. Missing health gained as ward per second. 4%. Let's put this on and see what happens. I've never seen this one before. And is it just happening? Our ward, it's going down, but the ward, it looks like, wow, it's building up a little bit. Let's leave them on and see what happens. It's building up slowly, so maybe if the ward degeneration rate was slower, it would be better. I don't know. We'll leave them on and see what happens. It's kind of weird. And we'll knock these guys out and we'll just keep on going. Overall, what we're shooting for is get at least this right here. This Ring of Shields is really powerful. I like it a lot. So we're going to be shooting to get 30 points in Forge Guard. So let's do that. I'm going to want this point right here eventually. So let's just put our 1 point in there so it's locked in so we can get it when it's unlocked. And then we're going to spend the other point right here. Cool. And for this Rive, we're going to spend it right here next because we want this and then this. So our next 2 points goes one here and one there. And now to actually unlock our third specialization, we're going to pick Forge Strike. So let's do that. And we'll go from here. And now we're going to make the forged weapons. We're going to improve those. So if you type in forged weapon up here, it highlights all the different things that interact with forged weapons, even though this is a Forge Strike skill. The thing we don't really want this at all, because then our forged weapons just sit still. We don't want this because it halves the number of forged weapons. What we want is this one right here, last longer and control more of them. So we're going to go for that. And we have 4 unspent points. So we're going to spend, let's see, 1 here and then 3 here. So now we've gone from 1 and 2, 3, pretty cool, and 45% longer duration. We're going to spend another point there, and then we'll go from there. We'll probably end up spending 1 here and then 1 here, or vice versa. Maybe this one and then this one. Probably this one next. And then I just took another look up here, and if these aren't showing, just push shift and it'll come back. But this one has 2 passive points, so I'm going to work on that one. And I just right click and it should take me there. Unless we have to unlock it. Yeah, we have to unlock that to get there. Looks like it's locked yet. No problem. We've been able to get more gold too just by doing just the normal stuff. And I'm probably going to buy some runes of shattering. And this weapon I'll probably shatter because it can have that melee attack speed that I'd like. And the critical strike multiplier. We could take that as well. It'd just be nice to have it. But I'd like those affixes, and this weapon doesn't improve me right now. And I could craft on this weapon and maybe make it a little bit better, but I'm just going to shatter it and go from there. Here's an interesting item. It's +1 to Rive, so we can actually get an extra skill point in Rive just by wearing this. Let's compare it. It's going to have some extra mana. It takes away from the strength. It's okay. Let's see if we can actually maybe craft on it a little bit. Oop, just regular F. And then shift right click puts it over there. Now, do we have any chaos ones? No, we got the Glyph of Hope. And we don't have any chaos. So we can't re-roll like the poison resistance off or something like that. Or the 12 mana, something like that. But that's okay. Maybe we can add, let's see. We can't add to the Rive. We could possibly put a suffix on here. Let's see. So we could get health. These are the suffixes. I'll probably just go with flat health. And we got 26 forging potential. That's interesting. And we have to make sure this is clear. Nothing there. And we'll go ahead and upgrade it. Here we go. And we can upgrade it one more time. So we got tier 2. Oh, I don't think we used a thing on there that time. Well, maybe we did. We'll do tier 3 now. So tier 3 health gives us 59 health. That's pretty substantial, I think. So we're just going to... Oh, and it's got 23 mana? Why did it improve that? I thought it said plus 12 mana. Interesting. Okay. I'll have to double check that that it actually did that. But we lose the strength, but we get a +1 to rive. So let's just right click, puts it on there. And do I want to break this one down for the strength? Possibly. But I mean, it's a low chance to get it, so I'm just going to not shatter this one. And then we'll look at this. Cast speed versus... Yeah, this is a no-go. Done. And this one, mana versus... It's got the... So we get some extra mana. We get minion health. Increased fizz damage. It's a close one. We'd lose a little bit of damage, but have a lot of health, or a lot of mana. No, this is actually... the 7% cooldown recovery speed would be cool to have, but it's not high enough, so let's just keep going on. Oh, and we got to spend a point in Rive now, so let's see how that works. Technically, I mean, it should be there. Let's see. There it is, +1 to Rive. And there it is. And it's... I don't know how it shows, like... Oh, there's the +1. It showed it right up there. 8 + 1. So if we take it off... And then we can't do it. And we'll put it back on. And we can. I'm not sure how it takes it away, like which part it takes it away from, but we'll put it right here. And we're about to get another point to spend, so we're going to get that thing where it actually draws it in for us. And this one does a larger area on the second swing. I like that. And then that's the next point we'll spend. And then we can actually spend here, and we're just going to continue improving the final hit of the shield rush just by going like that. We're okay on the mana with just 2. And then what about this one? We're going to start right here. We're going to get the... This is tempting. We could go for the +1 on the forged weapons, but here's the thing. This right here, it's hard to get up to your max unless it's a big boss fight and it's kind of longer. So it's doable. I just want this for fun right now, and then we'll get this the next time. But this one has a chance to convert them into axes, which have a bigger AoE. So it's cool. It'll be fun. 20%. So 20% of the time, they'll have half as much. It's an interesting way to put it. But it's fun. Let's do it. And then is there an area? Let's see. This does area. So let's go area, and we'll see if there's other area ones. Well, we don't want that. So this is... Here's an area ones over here. And this one, Forge... hits deal damage in a larger area. This is just flat out 20% for one, and it's permanent, and this is 20% of the time it's 50, so that's a 10th. Yeah, that's 1 out of 5. It's 50 versus this is just 1 point, and it's always 20. I think this might be better to go for this one then. So we'll take this, and then we'll head over here next, I believe. Yep, and because this one does our flat out damage too. So, and it's a multiplier. So we're going to go here next to get another weapon, and it increases the duration, and then we're going to go here, 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 and larger area. Probably. More than likely, we'll be taking the next 10 points right through here. So it'll be interesting. So away we go. And we just unlocked 2 more idle slots. And we could, but I'm not going to re-specialize. We did that in the last episode, I think. And we're in good shape still. And now we have idle slots. So now let's go to our... junk, and we're going to go to idols, and we just made that. We bought it. We'll buy another one. Sure, why not? And we won't name this one yet, but I suspect it'll be something like keys or something like that, or we'll start making our class specific. This should actually say classes, so let's change that to classes. And then we'll put up there where it says Sentinel, these will be our class tabs, and we'll have class tabs across the bottom. These are our general tabs. Cool. And let's put those away, and we'll go to idle, and we can't wear 2 of these. It's 1 of these because it's, you know, it has to fit like that. So we get to that one or the shock and the health. We'll do the shock and the health thing. Cool. And let's go over to the vendor. And where is the vendor? Oh, right next to us, right there. And we're going to buy 12,000. We're going to buy 3 of these. Oop. Buy back. Oops. There. It's a little weird. It shouldn't do that. Shift right click. And there. We bought 3 of them. And we put them in here. We bring that up with F. Shift right click this in here. Push this button. Click shatter. And now we've got a shatter, and we're just going to shatter this weapon. And hopefully we'll get back one of these or more of these affixes. The melee attack speed and the critical strike. The chance to chill and hit, it's okay, but let's see what we get. We got melee attack speed and, oh, so we got 1 of each. Pretty cool. And that just put it all into our pile over here. And now that weapon's gone, and we've shattered it. And that's how you get more affixes of specific types that you can kind of like target. Pretty cool. And then if we want to figure out where we go, we just bring up the map, and it brings us literally and it highlights the thing. So looks like this one, we can go knock it out here by just right clicking, and it should transfer us over there, and we can go do that quest. Pretty cool. Let's see if we can aim our, let's see if we can get out how far we can go. Oh, not bad. And let's see how far we can go with this one. Kind of want to aim it and line it up, and let's see how far we can get. Not bad. So that's the kind of mini game that it actually makes traveling more fun. I think every class should get something like this. It's pretty fun. Okay, let's bring this up, and our next point is going to be right here. We're unlocking this. Now our second strike pulls things into us. Very cool. Mana's not an issue because we get mana back from actually hitting on that thing, so it's really amazing. It costs 0 mana, and even the mana cost is still 0. Interesting. And then we're working our way towards. We've got the 4 there. Deal additional melee fire damage. That would be cool, but we're going to actually go for this. Also applies to forged weapons. Perfect. And you can always just search forged weapons up here, and it'll highlight all the things. But we're just going for 1 here, 4 there. Then we're going to go down here, and then we're going to go right there. Okay. 1. And then we're going to work our way over. Oh, actually, that'll be the next thing. I think we're going to go for that next, just for fun. We're going to put 5 points in there. And we're going to spend our next point. And we were spending it in Forge Guard. So we've got 6. Then we've got 1, and we're trying to unlock the next level of this. 1 second. And we're going to continue just putting more points into here until I think we're going to max this out, it looks like, or very close to it. Nice. We're getting close. Oh my gosh. I went from way back here all the way over to here. That was fun. Very fun. Very cool. The speed moves, to get through there very quickly is pretty cool. Can't pass up on that. Shield rush, that's the way to go. And then we just steer over here. And here we go. Very cool. It's nice. Whoa, easy. The thing is, you can end up with a lot of things around you when you shield rush, and it kind of drags everything in. But it's fun. And do we just break through here? And I'm going to end up shattering this way. I'll do it right now, actually. I don't think could we add something to... Let's find out. Is shattering or that melee, is that a suffix? I hope it is. Let's see. It is not. It's a prefix. Darn it. And we've got 2 prefixes on the right side up here already. No? It looks like... Yeah, we have 2 prefixes already. Oh, well. Let's shatter this. No, let's shatter that. Gotta be careful. And we're going to hope to get that melee damage leached as health. So let's do that. Stun and leech as health. We got one. Cool. And what about this? Compare it. These boots are too neat, the ones we got on. Yeah, we'll just... Nope. Toss it on the ground, shift right click. Cool. And away we go. And we just got to go around this little area, I think. Oh no, it's up here. Yikes, I was trying to open that up and all of a sudden I was being attacked and it ended up giving us passive points. I was like, easy there. 2 of them, nice. So, we're going to spend this, but at this point this gets unlocked. So if you're feeling, you know, it's only 1 point, it's not going to make a big difference here. So I'm going to put it here. I'm still happy with what we're doing as far as damage-wise, but if you want a little bit less, you know, you can put the point there. Or a little more, you know, tankiness. But I'm going to put it here, and we're going to keep going. So now after this, it looks like I'll be spending the points here next, for sure. Not there, because we don't have a shield to block with, and we're not armor on block, nope. And throwing, we're not throwing, so it's going to be here. And these are the next, it looks like 4 points at least we'll be spending. So we'll go from there. Okay, we got some more idols here. And some runes, okay. We'll take a look at this. Let's take a look at the idols. That's runes. Or materials. These are the idols. There's so many different terms. Alright, come on. Oh, he's spitting them out, that's why. These are like the abyss guys. Alright, and we're at 1056. Definitely drop that. And anything good on there? Nope. Life, health on melee hit. That's interesting. I might actually try to shatter that off there. And ward on gain. Ward gained on potion use. I don't really use that many potions. I'm getting tankier and tankier. I just don't use that. So let's get rid of that one. And we'll take a look at this. Chance to ignite on hit. Probably not then. And no. So now we're down to this idol versus this idol. So this one has 6 health on kill. And some minion poison, increased minion poison damage, but we don't increase, we don't poison, so that's a no, that's useless. Stun duration, but the 6 health is cool. And then this one is 6 increased damage over time, so like when we ignite things, that would work, so we'll just throw it in there. Cool, and can we shatter this thing right now? We probably can. Nah, oh yes we can. Let's shatter it. And we got, ooh, +2. So we got 2 of the health, that thing. And what is it? Was it a suffix? Let's see. I wish this would be moved over just a little bit. So like where, when you're here, you can actually, when you're down here, it would show it over here, just a little bit off screen so we could see, that's not good. It should be just right over here. Okay. And I guess health. Health on melee hit, and it is a suffix. Now here's the thing. I really don't want to waste it on this, but it's fun. So let's clear this out of here before I mess it up. Clear. There we go. We'll shift it over there. Suffix. Health on hit. 2 of them. Oh, it's a 24. We're going to have fun. Let's have fun. Normally, because this weapon's going to get replaced really quick, but let's do it. So, do we have any glyphs of hope? Just in case, we'll use them. We're going to get so many glyphs, it's going to be amazing, so. Here we go. Come on. Oh, we got a what? What did it said chance to bleed. Why did it do that? Did it give us a bonus or something? Or I'm going to have to look at that on the video again to see exactly what happened there. And then we're going to upgrade this. We have one more. Oh, we have 2 of them. Oh boy, here goes. And what is it up to now? It's 4 health on hit. 8 health on hit. And last one. Not bad. We got 15 health on hit. Oh gosh, we're going to be tanky. All right, let's go have some fun with this thing. All right. Oh boy, we got a fight here. Oh, look at all these guys. That's actually a good thing. It's going to spawn a bunch of those things on the weapons, the forged weapons. So we're getting life gain on hit. Let's bubble up and explode. We'll come over on this side so we can see ourselves a little bit better. We're getting life gain on hit, and we're just tanking them. That was nice and easy. Wow. And we have 1 point to spend, and we're spending it here next. 1 point. Correct. And we can always undo. If I make a mistake, it's cheap to undo these things. Right now it is, at least. Cool. We got more health now. I like it. And, oh, added health. Oh, health on melee hit. We could add another one. Are we going to get carried away? Let's see. Can I do this? We should be able. Glyph of Hope. I thought we just got one of the. Oh, we got to put it in there. And now we can add it again. Let's have fun. All right, here we go. Oh, it requires level 25 to forge at this level. Okay, and what are we like at 24? We'll be there in a second. Cool. And we got a point to spend here. We're just going to spend it like this. So this is the layout so far. Just a couple here. We went down there first and unlocked the no shield charge rush thing. Shield rush. And now that reduced our mana. This unlocked this. And we're just building it up that way. We'll come back over here. And we were working on, I believe, the larger area. Let's do that. It's more fun. This does more damage. Let's see. Yeah, more damage. So that's really powerful, actually. But this is fun. Oh, boy. But for single target damage, this is going to be way more responsible to take first. So let's take this first. There we go. Cool. And this life gain on hit is really keeping... We haven't used a healing potion. And those were some really tough guys. They're doing a lot of weird damage, probably void damage. And we just lived right through it. It's pretty impressive. Well, let's do another one. It is nice. We just sit there and chop them all down. And we can still spin around, but I really do like... And we're getting life gain on hit from all this stuff now, but this is powerful. And it's an AoE as well, so... Pretty cool. Pretty amazing. So much so, we only have one of those... oh, look at that. Two-handed mace. Interesting. We only have one of those affixes left that add life gain on hit as a suffix. So I don't even want to do it once we hit 25 because I want to add it to my next weapon. Now this might throw things off. Oh, I've actually used this before. So let's pick it up and let's see what it does. Oh, health. Oh, health on kill. We could get health and kill and health on hit. That'd be fun. Let's see if this is better than the weapon I have, though. I found this last time, which is a little bit concerning that on the same, you play through once, you find this weapon, play through again, find this weapon. But let's see what it does. Spell necrotic damage, chance to ignite, increase fire damage over time. Now this chance to ignite, that's an increase. Let's take a look at over here. It's going to say... increased where fire damage right here 5%. If we put that on, it doesn't really change. Is there a chance to ignite? I don't see that over there, but right now that says oops. Oh geez, of course I left it over there. So I did that last fight. No wonder those guys were tougher, but we still were able to do it. Oh my gosh, now I want to redo the fight. Yeah, that happens where I leave it over there, and it shouldn't be that way, but oh well. We'll put these in here. Okay, so we're at 1,113. And here we go. Yeah, it must have been my forged weapons doing all that damage, and not me. Which is fine. And I was still getting life gain on hit somehow. Oh, through the Rive. Just through Rive. So I was staying alive that way. Just through that. That's pretty amazing. 1,013. 1,113. And... ooh, that's a big jump. So we're not going to use the weapon. This we're going to probably shatter off. Do we have anything left shatter-wise? And... we could shatter that, but I'm going to keep this weapon and put it in my Sentinel locker for if I want to play through again, or, you know, depends. Maybe I'll find a good leveling unique and then use that, but right now, wow, we're going to be doing a chunk of damage. It looks like we're doing fire or something there. What else was that thing doing? Oh, it's spawning. This thing is spawn. You have a 10% chance to summon a burning skeleton for 10 seconds when you cremate an enemy. You cremate enemies, burning enemies around them. Pretty cool. Nice. Let's go. I wonder if it's doing that. Even my sword, my other swords will do that too. I don't know. Holy cow. Looks like a dead end here. Oh no, I think there's a way through, maybe? I'm not sure. We'll double check here. Oh, level 25? Yeah, it opens up this. It's not a dead end. It looks like it is, and that'll be... that tricked me the first time I did it. Almost tricked me again. We'll just plow right through these guys and go right on to the next thing. Now we have a automatic crit shrine going on, so everything's just getting destroyed. Really cool. Anything over here? And no. We'll take the next part. And away we go. And I think we're just going to go to town and not go in there. I'll double check. Put the trust in the shards. And I think we'll buy our first class tab. Let's see. I'm just going to go like this. And we'll... oh, it's 3,000. Okay. And we're going to rename it Sentinel. Sentinel. And we're going to put it in the classes subfolder and confirm. Okay, now we have a Sentinel one, and we're just going to drop this in our Sentinel tab. We just found this thing. Let's see. Chance to bleed on hit. 10% chance to bleed on hit. Pretty cool. Probably better than that. And it's better than that. And what's the secondary stats? Increased poison damage, increased... yeah, that's not... we don't poison anything yet. But let's double check that actually happened. Let's see. Chance to bleed. Let's see if we can just take this off. There it is on the... no. Chance to bleed. Where's that show up? Should be in here somewhere, right? Other? Bleed chance. There we go. And... cool. And there's the bleed damage. So it's not that much, really. If it's 10%, and then we get a stack for 5, but it's something. Cool. And then we can put these idols in our general tab, idle. And we'll just stick that one there, and this one there, and we'll organize that later. And let's go ahead and spend some points. Looks like we have 2. We're going to spend them right here. And... Rive, we were working towards... sometimes it's easy to forget. Let's see. We've got that. We were right here. For the, no, that wasn't it. 1 second. Actually, 2 things we could go after with Rive. Way down over here, I highlighted more, because more are multipliers on damage. If things are ignited, which they would be if we went this way, we could actually do a more multiplier on the damage. Rive hits deal more damage to ignited targets. Very good idea to do. And then we could also get our way over here where the third strike consumes all stacks of ignite, and it grants us a buff, and then also it would heal us as well. That's an interesting way to go, but we're going to have some more fun. So we want to go for fun, and right here, if we're at high health, which we're always at high health, you can hold Alt to get more information. High health targets above 65% are considered high health, so that'd be us. And positive mana, which we always are with Rive. We get this release a wave of energy that passes through it passes through enemies. So energy wave, it's just an extra damage. We'll do that one. And then there's interesting things over here as well. So we're going to take this one, and this one right here has a chance to reduce their enemy the enemy armor. So it reduces armor, which is great, which is going to make us hit even harder as well. Pretty cool. And then we get a neat wave effect. Let's go back over to this one, and we were working on this. Let's 1 second. We are just getting the forged weapons to do more damage as a multiplier, so it's right there. Cool. And it's pretty cool, this this wave thing. See how the wave just reaches out and it shoots right through them? Pretty cool. Just extra damage. I'll take it. It's fun. Fun is fun. Nice. And we can still do this too. Everything's good. But these, I just love having so many of these weapons around us. And we're going to end up with 12, I think. At least 11. We'll go for 12. Because they can just destroy this. Whoa. I saw that coming and I was trying to dodge it just a little bit. Oh well. And that's the thing. In softcore, it's worth it to have more damage and more fun than, worrying about every bit of health. We could have lived through that if I would have put 5 more points into health instead of damage, but I want to have some fun with damage. Cool. We'll take that. And all this other stuff, and we'll keep going. Let's get back into this fight. Was this the guy that did it to us? We'll get our revenge. I don't know if it was that guy. I don't think it was. Maybe it was a guy over here. No, yeah, it was him. So he just got lucky on us. Unfortunate. All right, let's go down and turn these two things in here. The two sigil things. Oh, it didn't make us hit both. That was interesting. Put one in each. And we're in Lotus Hall. Sounds scary. Oh boy. So far so good. At least I have my weapon equipped this time. And just charge right through these guys. And we should probably actually spend our points. Let's do that. Might as well. And anything around us? Maybe, maybe not. And we have 1 point to spend. We're getting closer to the next decision point, and it's going to be right here. And we've unlocked Manifest Armor. I've used this before, and it's interesting, and it's basically a Sentinel that comes up. So let's put him... We haven't been using this. Let's put... we could use it. I mean, it just goes like this and smashes down, but our other stuff really hits hard. Forge Strike does 1150. This does 1455, so I really haven't needed to do that. Let's put Manifest Armor, which is this guy. I'll show it to you right now. Now the thing is, if we don't improve him, he's kind of lackluster. He's kind of lackluster, and even when we do improve him, I wasn't that impressed. And we just bring him up, and now we've got a buddy that goes around and does... He's a minion, so he's going to do minion damage. But unless we improve him, he's kind of not that great. And let's go do this. And we'll do that. We know how to do that already. And Forge Strike, we were just working on the boring thing here as well. Cool. And that's the guy doing his thing. Let's watch him in a second and see what he actually does. He goes around and punches people. Let's see if he can actually do some damage. We won't do anything else. We'll let him... Oh, we've got one of our Forge guys up. our weapon's doing most of that damage, that weapon there. So let's see what he does. We'll try to stay alive over here. I'm just avoiding things, and he's punching away. He's actually living. And no, he's not doing all the damage. Now he's the only one alive. So let's see what he's doing. He's making a dent, but he's not really doing much. There's his health. And he's punching away. Oh boy, here's a big guy. So let's go into serious mode here. And we'll just chunk these guys down. So, I mean, he's there. It's not bad to have him. It's just an extra guy. I just don't want to have to worry about him all the time being up or not. So we'll just go from there, and I'll pick that up and look at it later. Oh, and we'll go find the way forward. And if you noticed, I haven't been really caring too much about gear at all. The weapon was important just to make sure it's strong, and we ended up getting this for the second time. And then from there, it's just working through things. It's pretty cool. Oh, what's this? We'll take the map off. And let's see if we're going to have to bubble up. Yep, we'll bubble up right now. And it would be nice to get the bubble so we can actually see ourselves. And we'll get over here and knock these two guys out that were just chomping on us. And I guess we're just going to face tank this guy. But, well, let's face tank him from this way. Whoa, get out of that thing. Face tank him right here. That was it. We'll bubble up just in case that explodes or something. Nice. Yeah, our little buddy lived through it too. And we'll take the 2 shards. And there's a whole nother clip. Oh, and of course, I think I've seen other people do that too. Whatever's on the ground there, pick it up. Otherwise, you lose it. So whatever was on the ground, we just lost because that cloud is so big. As you click to move anywhere there, it just puts you here. So that's not a good thing. But I'm sure they'll fix that because it's frustrating to people. But so far so good. And we'll just transfer all these into here. All these affixes. We'll look at this armor. What is this? 2 regen. This is... Both these armors are not good at all, but this one really isn't anything special. 2... Yeah, this is just bad. Both of them are bad. We'll just chuck it on the ground. And we'll go to the next thing. And it looks like we have to go up here again. And don't do the gambler. That just wastes your money. I haven't found anything good from him yet. Maybe they'll make them better, but right now it's not a good idea. I don't think. Maybe you'll find something different.
I believe we have identified.
What do I need? This, and that.
The outcast queen.
Oh boy. Here we go. So now it looks like it's sending us to the Imperial era. So let's go in there and we'll do it. We got an experience shrine. This eye thing, it gives us a big boost to EXP. So let's get it. Be able to chunk up our EXP quicker. Very nice. And let's even open this thing up. Ooh, we got our first arbor key. It's for like an endgame type dungeon area thing. Okay, we're going to spend our next Rive point, and it's 1 point. We just got that. It's okay-ish, the wave thing. It's not the greatest or the best or anything. And then we're going to get this. This is going to have a 50% chance to ignite, and then the next we'll get a 100% chance. And then if you get the third one, it would be 150, so you could put 2 stacks on there. We're just going to do that. And we're back to spending points in Forge Guard. Here's the thing. I want to have fun. I want to smash stuff really hard. And this is softcore, so if we die, it's no big deal. So instead of, taking more health, this is a big one. With a 2-handed weapon, it's 10% per point increase. Not more, but an increase. So that's pretty powerful. I would say it's more powerful. We don't even have the block, Smelter's Might. Bonus doubled if you're using a two-hit. You and your minions have a chance to inflict bleeding and ignite on hit. We're going to be igniting the other way, so no on that one. This one is with a shield. We don't have that. And this one is more armor. Damage taken by attackers when hit, 30 per point. That'd be 240 damage, but this is not enough. But that'd be like a Thorns build, I guess. But we're going here. We just want to do more damage. Pretty cool. I like it. And it is pretty cool. Then we found this. It's that one. We don't do any poison damage or minion damage. And this was necrotic resistance and 7 health. So we'll just replace it. It's a little bit better. Slight improvement. Cool. Here's an interesting boss. And let's see how it turns out here. So we're just going to face tank him down. And we're just taking that fire damage right to the face. And I haven't had to do any other buttons except Rive and do that. It looks like our little buddy did die along the way, but that's the thing. I don't want to really pay attention to him too much. One thing I don't like is when he's up close on the boss, I like being able to hover over the boss and not get... I don't need to see his health. But oh well. See, like that? I want to be able to hover, and it takes him... The precedent should be the boss and not him, I would think. Just like this. And sure enough, it's showing him. I might just let him die. I don't need him to do anything, really. Because we can always use this thing instead. The big hammer thing. Just like that. And throw down a hammer. Let's see if I'll do it correctly. It only does it right in front of us. Like this. Boom. But my other stuff does more damage, I think. There are some target dummies that we could practice on and get a better idea of what it does, but so far so good. Oh, look at this guy. The rain of fire he's putting down on us. Pretty nice. Oh, and we'll bubble up inside this rain of fire and let it do its thing. Cool. We get to take all those, and we got a Rune of Shattering. That's worth 2,000 gold. We'll keep going. Oh, we found some gloves. Let's take a look at them. And ours are junky, so no matter what, we'll probably be using them. Let's see what we got here. Increased melee stun chance, 223%. So that'll lower the chance or the amount of damage we need to do to something to be able to stun it. And then the stun duration, we get armor and health, and I cannot leech health. I don't know if I'm really leeching much health at all. Let's see. Let's see. Defend other leech. Let's see. Leech. It'd be nice if we could do. Where's our leech at? Health, defense, health gained, damage leached as health. We're not really doing anything, so it's not gonna. That's not a downside. So for right now, this is a good to go thing. And our armor would go from 350 to a lot higher. Let's see. Nice. And what else? Our health went up. Let's see what our health was. 608. So another 50 on that. 60. Cool. And we get a better chance to stun. Why not? And we can just chuck these on the ground because they're not that good. Put that away, and let's compare this. I like the other, that Jade Amulet is way more interesting. So, but that's got a increased minion health. Oh, minion health, darn. Yeah, if it minion damage, that'd be cool. We'll chuck it on the ground. And, nope. And we keep going. And I want to switch over sooner rather than later to get the, bonuses from our two-hander to apply to our minions as well, because I don't think these actually count. I don't know. Let's see if we can do it like that. Does it tell you range, increased? Oh, that's the range on that. Fire damage taken. Yeah, I don't think these stats really get doubled and then applied to our guy. So we're going to be switching over sooner rather than later. As soon as we get something that's vaguely close, even if this says like 1350, I'm going to switch back over to a different weapon than this, just to pump up the other stuff. Cool. And we are looking for this guy. Drop one of those on him, and we'll bubble up for this thing. Yikes. Oh. You hit us pretty hard there. And I didn't have any of my weapon things up. My forge... Oh, now we're going to the next stage. Oh, this is a serious fight. I gotta pay attention here. Yikes. And, alright. Paying attention. Trying to. The thing is, you get lazy and kind of complacent, and all of a sudden, you get a more serious fight here. And... oh, he spits that out. Okay. And that's it. Ooh, when we unlock some more idle slots, I like that. And let's see, we could put... yeah, it's not going to be able to get us another one of these in there, but we could put this one in. Why not? Doesn't hurt. And what is this? Ooh, a relic. Interesting. And none of this stuff. Okay. And a copper ring. I mean, what do we have in right now? We have that, which is pretty bad. 6% movement speed, and that is it. That's all we're getting out of that. So this ring, if we were to use it, it would give us freeze rate multiplier, cold resist, stun avoidance, increased fire damage. We are technically doing some of that. So should I trade 6% increased movement speed? Because I'm using this to get around mostly. So let's have fun, and we'll toss that in there. And we'll just toss that on the ground. Transfer that stuff in, and let's take a look at this unique 2% of elemental damage leached as health. Well, we can't do that anymore because we have these stopping us from leech, but that's no big deal. Eventually, we want to actually have some leech, but this isn't going to be it. Increase chill, shock, or ignite duration. 20% chance to chill, shock, and ignite on hit with elemental skills. Okay, so it's not for us, but maybe that'll sell. Who knows? Pretty cool. And yeah, I say that pretty cool thing. I don't know. It's interesting. I'll say that. I'll try to use interesting. Ooh, there's one extra idol over here. And we can actually use it. What does it do? Just plus 4 mana. Not bad. We'll take it. Okay, we've got a little side event going here. Defend the seer. And it says defend the seer. Here's the seer. We're going to defend her. I wish... there's not a shift, like attack in place. Interesting. And we gotta go over here and knock these guys around, and then we'll pick that up just in case it's an amazing weapon. And so, no healing potions yet. Come on, let's see if we can get out of this. I really want to get the life gain on hit. That's why I kind of want to ditch this weapon as well. It's just nice. It's just fun. And what do we have? Those? We'll take a look at them. We'll compare them. And let's go grab this. And let's go see what she wants. Cool. Not bad. And now I have 3 unspent points. And we're getting even stronger. 1737. Not bad. And here's a bunch of idols. Let's pick them all up and take a look at them. And there's idols that are even bigger than this. They take up a lot of spots. But let's find out what we've got here. I'll dump all that in there. We're at 2134 now. Nope. And... nope. And these are our choices now. We'll just kind of group them in like this. We'll take a look at this. Healing effectiveness? No. Ward retention? Probably no, because we're not really getting any wards, so both these items are a no. And then increased health by 2% and some fire resists versus 2% health. 10% is 61, so 1% is 6, so 12. 12 health at this rate versus 15. And then our health is going to be going up. And then fire resist. Chance to shock on crit. We'll take that one that we have up there. Chance to hit ignite on hit. We don't need that because we're going to be doing ignites a different way. And increased fire damage. And increased minion fire damage. I think that'll be probably a good idea to have then. Let's do it. And what was that? And now we have a chance to ignite us, but then increased fire damage as well. And then we have two of these, a 7 health and a 10% chance to bleed. Vitality, and vitality is I think 6, so that's a no on that one. And poison on hit. Increased physical damage, that's important. So chance to bleed. I think we'd rather have the 5% chance to that with increase our damage. So this should go 1788. And we'll go like this. 1890. Nice. Not bad at all. I like it. And we're just able to sit here and face tank these guys down. And we've got 10 of these, what are they? Forged weapons. I don't know if there's a better name for those, but blades. And we'll keep going. Ooh, we have a helmet now. What's this guy? And a war blade. And this helmet, oh boy, I've never seen this one before. Put this away. 1819 versus that, so that's a no-go. And melee crit, melee fizz I would like. +1 to all attributes. Not bad. We'll pop it over there and we'll shatter it. Let's shatter it right now so I don't have to, so I don't have to remember to shatter it. So we'll bring this up, put it there, shatter it. And we got crit and +1 to all attributes. That's the materials we got out of it. Oh, this is for a primalist. So we're going to need a primalist tab and start dumping stuff in a primalist tab as well. We'll buy one of those and we'll just label it primalist. Another point to spend. We're going to get it right here. And that, when we get our next point, it's going to unlock, right now we can't spend it because we don't have it, but we will be able to spend in this area. Now we can't spend here because we didn't go there, and more than likely it's because, this is a throne type weapon things. We could get attunement, armor, and minion armor, or we could get increased damage per 1 mana cost, increased mana regen. So probably none of these. And we'll focus more on the stuff back here. Probably this and this. And now we're going to continue improving our forged weapons. We did all 5 in here. So the first things we did was come over here, unlock this. That improved the number of them. And then we came down here to get a more multiplier on damage, 40% multiplier, which is huge. And then we're going to come here for just the flat AoE, bigger AoE. And what was this one again? Let's see. More damage against rare bosses, but that's just Forged Strike. I don't think it's, that's just Forged Strike itself, which we're not really using because we just rive things down and it's easier and safer and pretty cool. So we're going to be taking this. Quick look over here. Inflicted by Forged Strike increases damage over time, but this is it. Bigger AoE. Nice. It looks like I may need a little bit of lightning resistance. I have 0 right now. I mean, it's still doable, but wow, look at all those. Yeah, let's see how this fight goes. Oh, no lightning resist. Oh boy. 0. But we'll chuck him down and see what happens. He wants me off his ship. So far, so good. Yikes. Come on. I'm just getting ready to use the, I can't see my guy when he's back there. I don't like that part. but it didn't really matter because, you know, when I'm sitting there charging this up, it's hard to tell. I guess I'm going to have to look down there and find out when it's up or ready to go, or, you know, ready to go, and we'll figure it out. Wow, we got a lot of these things. Nice. Now we're in a situation where, you know, this... Remember how I said it was going to scale up? Right now, that 15% increased melee attack speed, I don't like any other stats on that thing. And I can't forge it anymore. It's just bad in every way. But watch this. Here's our damage, 1849. 16. So, I mean, it goes down really quick. Let's see if we could, do I want any of these things? Not really. I'm not going to, I don't want to fracture those off. But these two weapons, this one and this one, have potential. This one is more spell casting wise, but we're going to dump, oh, look at that increased melee attack speed. Just because that's on there, watch what happens here. Here's this weapon. We're at 1849, 17. So that's close enough to be doable. And I'm going to fix this weapon to make it even stronger. But look at this one. It's a quarterstaff. 1740. I mean, that's tempting to actually do and use. So it would be a weird thing to do. We could try it. Two-handed staff. Let's see what it does as far as the ability to do this. Let's see. If we were to add health on kill, okay. And then we could, can we improve? We could improve the crit strike, melee lightning damage. We don't have another affix for that, but we could improve this and do that. So, and it's only one of them though. And what does this one have? This has one prefix. Oh boy. If we were to do this one, look at our choices. Melee damaged leeched. Oh, but we can't leech. So I guess that makes our choice for us. We can't leech because of our gloves. Right here. Come on. There it is. So, let's bring this back up, swap it over. And this seems like a weird thing to do. Health on kill, okay. And we'll add the affix. And is everything correct? Glyph of Hope, yeah, that's fine. We're going to find plenty of those. And now we've done that. We could improve the crit strike and use some of this, but I'm going to see what we could, we get some more suffixes, we'll improve this weapon a little bit. So for now, that's going to be good enough. And the thing is, I just wanted to have the stats on here apply to my forged weapons, and I think some of those stats will, maybe. Let's just give it a shot. So we're going to equip it. We can just destroy this one. So let's go like this. Not destroy it, but fracture it and shatter it. So we got 3 runes out of it. Sent to the Forge, melee damage shards. Okay. And let's see if we put that in there. Can we improve anything? Just that. Oh, we got a suffix? Nope, but we still don't have a suffix for it. So we'll put this back on, and we'll just set this aside. And let's talk to this person. Break the chains. Done. I like a stone. And what is there? Got it. Cool. And we'll give him the signal. And we're moving on to the next area. And we can actually do this now. We can, I moved this over here. In fact, we could get 2 of these if we were to take one of these away. 4 mana. We don't really need the mana. So let's take that down. So now we can actually use 2 of these or one of these in a combination. 2 ward retention. That's not really cool. Increased. Let's just see what we can get out of these. 15% in the health, and the fire resist. And then we can do this one. Cold damage, increased minion cold. And then 13% chance every time we get hit to get 30 ward, which is like an extra shield. You can read that right up there about the ward and how it works. It's just like an extra shield that has to be hit through before it, but it decays. So we'd get like 10%, so 4 ward every time we get hit on average. Increased health, lightning resistance. We need lightning resistance, so we'll take that one. And probably this one. Yeah, let's go with that route. And then what is this one? Increased stun duration, void resistance. And let's just take a look at our void resistance 21. This is all just low, but these go up pretty fast. We'll be in good shape soon. And now we'll just buy another tab here for 4,000. Sure, why not? And it's going to be a Primalist tab. So we'll go like that, I guess. Let's see if we can move it over. There we go. And we'll name it Primalist. Primalist. And we'll put it under the class folder. Perfect. And we can just drop this item right... Oh, not that one. There. And then this was a nice item for leveling for Sentinels. And this item is just a regular one, so we'll go back to dump and dump tab until we figure out stuff later for that. We're going to need a keys tab, so let's do that right now. Oh, let's turn this into the key tab. Keys. Cool. And is there a key? Oh, there is right there. Put it red. Nice. Shift right click it in, and then we'll go into idles and just go like that. Then we'll organize these. We'll have maybe an idle tab or a folder, and then there'll be different size idols underneath there as we buy more tabs. Really nice. I like the system. Ooh, here's an interesting fight. Looks like electricity or something, yeah. I gotta use my rebuke maybe, and we'll find out. So far so good. A little concerning, but no, we got 9, 10 forged weapons up. So far no healing potions. We've been pushing that guy back, and we lived through it, and we have this thing deals poison damage over time. Now we'll heal back up. Nice. Okay, so we filled up in Forge Guard. We filled this up. We took 10, and then 1, and 8. And now we're going to need... we got to get to this next. Our Manifest Armor and then our Forged Weapons deal additional physical damage with their melee attacks. You can also control an additional Forged Weapon. So this is going to be nice. More Forged Weapons and more damage on those things. So we're going to get there next. That's the next target. But until then, we're going to grab this one just to have some more health. And looks good. Perfect. Okay, let's see what this fight's all about. And we've got our rebuke ready just in case. We're not doing too much. Oh, we only have one. Now we have 3. Oh, and I just missed it. I was looking up there and oh boy. We need a better warning system for low health. Let's open up this real quick. And unload on this guy. And these are harder areas. Let's do our rebuke. And let's heal. This guy's actually doing some damage here. We're not getting credit for, is he not a rare? Does he not count as a... There. Finally, we're just getting unlucky with the forged weapons. Let's keep knocking them down. You can drop one of those on his head. Drop another one on his head. Nice. And what did he give us? Experimental. Traversal time by almost a second. And what is it? It's 3.5. That's pretty substantial. Where'd it go? Let's put this away. And it's nice having those, as you can see, as we were being attacked there, our swords were still up and they got them. Nice. I think we're actually going to use this. Void resistance is better than what we have. The potion slots are better. We get a ward decay threshold. It slows down the, let's see if it tells us. Ward does not decay below your ward decay threshold, and ward below threshold does not contribute to decay rate. For example, if you have ward decay threshold of 500, then ward will not decay below 500, and ward decay rate at 1000 will be halved. Interesting. So there's ways we're gonna be getting ward soon. So let's go ahead and put this on. And can we improve it as well? Let's go like this. Not that. That. We'll see if we can improve it. Let's see. Dodge rating. We don't want to shatter. Clear that off there. Void resistance. We could do a little bit. I'd rather wait and use the forged potential on something like this, or maybe even like this if we can find another one to improve that. I don't know if we can, but it would be cool to do that. Versus void resistance. So let's go like this. Put it here. And do we want any of that? Yes, we'll shatter this one. And we'll shatter it. And we'll clear this back out just to be safe. Come on. Okay, and I'll be right back. I'm going to actually shatter this piece as well and hopefully get that +1 to Forge Strike so that we can actually add it to something else. And let's try it there because I don't want it on this piece of armor. I think we'll do better. So, shatter. Let's see if we get it. +1 to Forge Strike. We got it. Nice. I'm gonna shatter both of these in hopes that we get the +5, the elemental resistance off of both of these. But I'll do that back in town, and we'll chuck those on the ground. Probably we don't want any of that. Good. This one right here is going to be interesting. Now I don't want the increased lightning damage, so let's see if we could actually chaos that off and roll something else with it. So let's bring this up, and we'll do. Do we have? We do. And then do we have a chaos? Go away. Why won't that go away? There. Oh, we do? So we could actually do this. So let's give it a shot. This is going to be the first time we do it correctly, maybe. We're trying to get that increased lightning damage to be something else. And we only do it once. Don't do it twice. And here we go. So we're going to chaos roll that thing off into some other stat. And let's see what happens. Hopefully like melee damage. I don't know. Let's see. Oh boy. And what did it roll? Oh, let's clear this off here. And what did it roll? Cold damage. Now if we had cold damage right here, or I'll look out for a cold damage weapon, I'll do that and try to upgrade it and switch it off that way. So we're going to pull this back out, even though it says that. Now here's the thing. This weapon is kind of interesting. 1965, 1877. It's really close. This one is really close to that, but it has the melee damage for our minions that automatically hit. I think this might actually be a little better. The 18 health on kills a little better, and we're going to improve it as well. So I think I'm going to actually swap to this weapon instead. And the attack speed will go down, but what we'll do is we'll put it on there, and I'll just set this off to the side, and we'll get a feel for it. We'll go from there. And our next point is kind of a crucial one. Notice how this says it does not scale with points allocated down there towards the bottom. The maximum forged weapons. It doesn't scale up as we put more points into this. So we aren't going to get more and more and more. So, but one of them should unlock it to get to 2. So it's really powerful. The very first one is very, very powerful. We're going to take that. And then at that point, you're going to have a choice to make. The mana forged, the manifest armor and the forged weapon, physical damage +4 per point. Pretty powerful. Or you just go for this, just flat damage and some health. So we're going to go for this to unlock it. and then we'll decide from there. And now we've hit level 35. This might be a good break point because also we have to make this decision. And it comes back down to specializing in one of these things again. So far, I think we're going to go with Rebuke as well because we're just face tanking things down. And it would be really nice to have our Rebuke do what it was doing before and healing us. So we're going to click on that, specialize it. We get 5 points now to spend. Respec? No. Specialize. And oh, it's done. And we could respec out of it, and this is where we start to get where we heal ourselves while we're in channeling Rebuke. So we're gonna unlock it. It requires 3 here. So and it's gonna help us with mana, but mana really isn't an issue right now. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now, when we do this, it's gonna heal us right up to 50 per second. So it's pretty powerful. So I hope this helps. I hope you're on the right track, and we'll be in good shape. We really are. We're cruising along. Everything's going easy, and we're having a good time. So I'll see you in the next episode. Pretty cool. Nice. And by the end of this episode, you should be in good shape. You should be able to face tank even these tough guys. We're going to have a Rebuke that actually heals us. We're going to go into Rebuke. It's healing us up. We'll use a thing. Another one. One more potion. This is a tough guy. And we're going to have a ton of these. I think we can have up to 10 now. Maybe 11. We're going to be in good shape here. So pretty cool, and we're going to get you there.